Welcome to Nourish, everybody. This is your stretching and flexibility class. It's yours, which means you do it at the depth and intensity that is best for your body. Nothing should hurt. You don't push into pain. We pursue ease, not effort. Is that true? Edge. We put effort into that. Should I start again? We look for the ease in a stretch. We don't look for the edge in the stretch. I knew they were both E words and I was close. Come on to the center of your mats. I'll stop talking. We'll start doing.
We don't look for elephants?
We don't look for elephants either, says Kevin. Let's get our feet nice and parallel, straight underneath the hips. Roll back the shoulders, palms forward. Nice and balanced in the body here.
Your fitness folks just messaged and said that you're fired.
Okay, I just got a message I was fired. Let's bring that shoulder underneath the chin without swinging.
I'm doing it to them.
And bring the other shoulder underneath the chin. Just feel the shoulder blades roll forward. Roll forward. I'm going to gently take this into the low back by just turning to one side. Not even swinging yet, just turning to one side. Gaze follows, staying head aligned. And then if you want to, you can get nice and loose with that and just feel the suppleness in the low back of swinging through. Come to a pause. Let's stay with the shoulders right now and bring the arms up and across each other. You don't have to get all extended in this, and then we pull wide and then gently cross over. Changing which arm is on top. And just again, feeling the shoulders glide behind the back. Just kind of smoothing out all the little tangles in the fascia back there so that we have not so much grinding and discomfort. One more time, my arms are getting tired and they're going down. There we go. And we're just going to go to the feet here, step the feet apart to the edges of the mat. Starting with just staying with that low back, we're just going to start with our hip circles. I really like to have this in every stretching class, so we just bring a hip to one side, then we pop the booty out. You have to stay soft and bendy in the knees here. And then over to the other side. Hips come forward and shoulders come back. That's the details. You could be going faster. I just wanted you to know the details of how you come through this instead of just swinging a hula hoop. And let's go the other way. I can't keep a hula hoop off the floor. Not sure why.
I can with my hands.
You can with your hands. That's cheating. Come to a halt. That doesn't count at all. Step the feet apart. A little further if you choose. Okay, edge of the mat is fine for many folks. And let's just come into that really elevated side lunge. Stretching out that leg and just holding for a moment. Press into the foot. Shoulders wide. You can come into more of a forward fold, but if you do, make sure you keep your head aligned with your spine. Don't just tuck your chin on that. Breathe through, spread out the toes. Push through that supporting foot and come over to the other side. Okay, it's up to you whether you stay up here or come down to the floor, gliding back and forth. Gliding back and forth. If you want a little more out of this, you put your arms out. Then you're getting really, that's actually almost like an exercise and a stretch together. I just want to leave the challenges on the table for folks to just pick up and put on their plate.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, says Kevin. Back and forth. And let's just stop wherever we are. Are we down low? Let's hold into that lower stretch. Slow breath. Let the hips respond. Walk the hands over to the other side. Walk the hands to center. Can you straighten out your legs like that? And then bend your knees and roll up to standing. Toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in. Kind of like the Charleston thing. And come back to center. Let's swing through and see what our low back feels like now. Done a few things. Come back to what we did. It's nice to take a measure and come to a halt. I'm not going to do hips next. I'm going to go to arms because we've just done a whole bunch of hip stuff. Oh, we don't have our straps. Well, one of us wheeze. Yours is behind you. Yoga straps. Okay. I'm actually just going to hang that around my neck because I always pick it up too early for this. Let's just start with just a nice scapular rotation. All of a sudden that word didn't seem right to me. Palms are forward and we reach up in the sky. Then we come wide, turn the palms to face behind you and bring them behind. Let's just swing that through like we're making snow angels. You can get a little exaggerated at each end. So the palms are forward, sweep it, turn it, and sweep them behind, cross them over even. Coming through. One more time. And come to a pause. Grabbing a hold of the strap, let's make it so wide that we're almost at the top of the head. There. For those of you that have become very skilled at this full rotation, then you can make it shorter and more challenging. Put a little tension between the straps, reach it up above the head, and just nudge into that final rotation. It's right about there, and bring it back down. Some of you, that's all you're going to be doing today, just nudging into that tension and bring it back down. I'm going to shorten my strap a little bit. Wherever it belongs. And now then just decide, do you have that final piece right there? All of a sudden it can just unlock on you, and it's a coordination and ability to it. Last one. That's a lot. And let that go. I'm going to let you cue through circles. Let's do the counter stretch for that, where you hold it in front and make the circles.
Oh, so we're going to take this strap and get it. I think we want it about shoulder width here, so about as wide as your shoulders are, maybe a little bit more, a little bit tighter there. That's right. So we want it about like that, and we're going to take the right fist in front of the left shoulder, spin a circle, and then the other fist in front of the other shoulder. So we're just taking opposite hand into the front of our other shoulder while maintaining tension in that strap. So we're pulling apart on the strap, trying to, well, gently rip the strap in half while doing these long circles, now other direction. So we're just working those shoulders with our arms straight out, applying some tension and doing nice big circles. The easiest way to think of that is one fist in front of each shoulder. Here you go.
And take a stop on that.
And take a stop.
All right.
Oh, that was easy. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. I also needed water, so that was a nice break for me. Okay. Now we're just going to take the strap, one more thing with the arms, then we'll move back to the legs here. We're going to create that bird wing here on the right side, holding the strap. Reach through, grab a hold of the strap with the other hand. Kevin's showing you the back view of that.
Without a strap.
Without a strap. Okay. And pull the strap through, draw the arm behind. Most common mistake people do is they grab the strap way out here and it's very challenging to pull that tension. Okay, holding that tension of arm behind, left ear lowers to the shoulder, and slow deep breath. It's a lot. Tuck the nose down to that shoulder and just look down a little bit. Roll back to your ear. Don't lift your shoulder, Katie. And lift your head up. I have a habit of that. Let's pull through to the other side. So if you look at the monitor, this is what I do. And it's not right. Gotta keep that shoulder down. Pull through, create that tension, lower the ear to the shoulder on the right side. Don't bring the shoulder to the ear. Tuck the nose to the shoulder. Roll back ear. Head back on straight. Let that go. Just shake it out. Let's put the straps aside. Just a little bit of a roll forward. Just loosen up what we just did. And And we're going to go into our squat sequence here. So let's just talk about this squat. There's like 3 different versions of squat that I'm aware of here. Let's start with feet underneath the hips. Okay, nice and parallel, so we don't want the toes turned out at all. Anybody who has problems with squatting should do this in front of a counter with their hands on the counter. It really helps to lift yourself back up again. Okay, so once you've got yourself situated, you have to think of going straight down. Go ahead, those of you that know about squatting, go ahead and start. We put our arms out as we squat down because we want to stay really, really level. If I change this to a forward fold, I'll know because my hands will drop. So this is just coming down as low as you choose, push through. Many people when they first keep going, many people when they first start doing this, maybe have just a 3-inch dip is all the strength and flexibility they have, but it builds very rapidly if you pay attention to it. Okay, don't forget the counter. Standing there at the kitchen counter and just do a few. Don't have to do them until fatigue. Pause, let's come on up. Step the feet further apart. And you're going to feel this squat change. We'll do toes out in a minute. These are feet are still parallel. A little bit bigger base here. Maybe you can come down lower into your squat. Knees are still tracking forward on that push through, come on up. The goal is to keep your feet flat on the floor. It's very challenging. And come on up. And the third version we'll try today is toes out, heels in. And this means as soon as we go into the squat, our knees track out to the side. Okay, so we're going to reach.
Where your heels are in relation to your hips changes how difficult this stretch is.
Oh.
So if you're way out here, it's a much different stretch.
Okay, I don't know they can hear you, so let me just translate. He's just saying if you step really wide, this becomes very, very challenging for knees and body. So make that good choice of how far apart the feet are. Inhale, nice and tall, legs are straight. Hands to heart center, knees track out on the diagonal, and you come down into whatever squat you choose. Okay? Make sure you have the pressure and the strength to come back out of that again. Okay, that's why starting at a counter is very beneficial. And this is the most challenging of the 3, is coming way down. Maybe it isn't. Flat-footed and narrow stance is pretty challenging, and come through. Let's bring those legs together. And maybe you can just grab a hold of something, just give a nice gentle knee circle just to loosen up what we just did. And the other side. Some stretches are intense enough that it's good to do the counter stretch, just to let the body just kind of calm down from what we just experienced there. We're going to do a dynamic stretch and then the static I don't know what he's doing.
Counter stretch.
That is a counter stretch, there we go. Okay, so we're going to reach up on the high diagonal. So our left arm is up, right arm is down. And we're just going to reach high, come together, and then change. Come together. Squeeze.
A little bit of a back arch though,
Yeah.
shoulder blade.
Squeeze the shoulders together. Squeeze the shoulders together.
Shoulder blade.
Shoulder blades.
Scapulas.
Scapula.
Yeah, that's good.
Count scapula. What? And come to a pause. Now we're going to do the static version of that. So take that left arm up, right arm down, and reach between them. Really draw a length between them across the back plane. Feel the tension in your chest even. Don't hold your breath. And then left arm hand comes down to right hip. Inhale, reach up with the right. And shift that hip, come into your side bend. Reach for the sky. Exhale, shift the hip and side bend. Sweep the arm around and come down. Going to the other side. I just have to remember. Okay, right arm up. We do a twist in that and I get mixed up. And left arm down. Reach between the two.
This might be the same.
No, it ain't.
No, it ain't.
And then take your right hand to your left hip. Inhale, reach up. Shift out on that left hip. That helps with the side bend. It took me a long time to realize that shift was necessary, like last week. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. I wasn't sure if it was because my legs were different lengths that I was having the problem, but it was a hip shift. And sweep that around, let that go. A few just gentle rotations. And let's go into our forward fold. Nice and gentle. Knees will be bent. Hinge at the hips. Every once in a while, we throw this back into the crowd that people often do their forward fold in their rib cage. They're here. And you can see I'm trying to bend my rib cage. That's not right. We have to pop the booty out a little bit, fold at the hips, bend at the knees. Inhale, tall. Fold at the hips, bend at the knees, put your hands on your thighs, and just drop down the shoulders. Let the head hang. That takes the compression out of the cervical spine. Just tuck the chin and roll back up to standing. You went all the way to the floor. Inhale, reach up. It's up to you whether you go to the floor or to your thighs this time. Swoop down, bend the knees, and choose either hands to thighs or all the way to the floor, but knees are bent. Let that relaxation in the head lift the tailbone and start to straighten the back of the legs. Bend the knees. Slide your hands up to halfway lift. It's a nice flat tabletop back with the legs very engaged and very straight. Come on down to your forward fold, knees bent. And then tabletop, halfway lift. Yoga calls this a monkey pose. And come on up to standing. Little bit of a back bend. Let's think about the back bend as being hips forward, shoulders back. Not about looking up into the sky. Hips forward, shoulders back. And we do that by taking the hands up above the head, palms forward. Draw the arms back, your shoulders start to go back, and push the hips forward. Don't hold your breath and come to neutral spine. It's just a nudge again. Just nudge into that back bend and neutral spine. One more time. And come to neutral, arms down and back to our hip circles. We've done so much in the low back. We're going to step the feet apart and go back to those rotations. Other direction. Start to get the feeling of, I almost wobbled right out of it. The softness of that. And come to a halt. Stay with the arms before we sit down here. I'm going to come really, really up with goalpost arms here. So elbows are level with the shoulders, palms are forward. Squeeze the shoulders together. Bring the arms together, press them together in front of the face. Inhale wide. Exhale, bring them back. Do you feel that glide? One more time. Come back to goalpost arms and watch. We're coming into a rotation where the palms come down and around and the elbows stay high. Just through and rotate. One more time. Working all our joints. That's awesome. Just shake that out. We're coming down to the mat for the rest of the class. You can come to a chair if you want. We're going to be doing cat-cow. You can do it as a seated cat-cow if you choose. Coming to your hands and knees. Make sure on hands and knees you have big hands. You spread them out. Little tiny hands like this on the mat make it really hard on your wrists and shoulders. So spread out those fingers. Really good for the hands anyways. Bring those elbows, tuck them in and underneath the body. You can take yourselves a handprint forward if you have wrist issues. Okay, and let's just sway the spine and bring the heart forward. That's a lift of the tailbone and a sway of the spine. Kevin's giving you the side view. Tuck the tailbone, push through, tuck the chin, arch the back like an angry cat. Get really long in the spine, and then swoop and sway the back, releasing all that support. Tuck the tailbone, start to press through the hands. Arch up tall. That's an exhale. Inhale, heart comes forward and back sways. Exhale, push. Inhale, sway. One more exhale, push. And come to neutral. Shoulder corkscrews while we're here, and then we'll move on. Elbows go wide. Elbows tuck underneath. Elbows go wide. And they tuck underneath. Can you see that you're thinking about your elbows, but the rotation is really here? That's what we're working on. And come to a halt. We're going into child pose. Okay, child pose can be a lot for some people if you're just going to sit in a chair with your feet quite wide and just float back and forth instead of coming into this really compressed position. Knees wide, toes together, and just slide yourself out and come on down. Forearm on the mat, forearms on the mat, forehead on the mat, four fingers on the mat, thumbs also on the mat. Take a deep breath in and relax through the shoulder girdle. Just feel that softening between the shoulders as you pay attention. Press back, hips to heels a little bit, and soften from that. One more breath here. And walk the hands back. We're going into our side stretch, which we haven't done in child pose for quite a while. Gonna just face that right knee, stack the hands up, and slide on out into an extended side stretch there. If this is too much for you, too extreme, take your right hand, put it back by your knee, and support yourself in this side stretch. You don't have to have them all extended like this. Just think of draping and relaxing over that knee. Too intense, walk yourself out of it a bit and don't cause yourself hardship. Take your right hand, put it beside your knee, press through, lift up the body, and walk yourself over to the other side. Stack the hands, slide out. Nice diagonal reach. Feel that in your ribs, all the way down to the hip. This is a long side body stretch. Take a couple of breaths here. Left hand by the knee, press through, lift up the body, and come on through to seated pose here. Feet are in front. We're going to do some windshield wipers with the legs, and then we're going to go into a modified pigeon. Anybody that prefers to do full pigeon, Kevin will be demonstrating that. I'm not going to be cueing for that, but you can look at what he's up to. It's mostly just a straightening of a leg. Okay, so feet are about hip distance apart here. Knees are high, and you can support your body. We don't have to do a core workout from this. Just lay the knees over to one side and over to the other side. Sweeping them back and forth. Plus, if I don't put my hands down, I start to walk myself around when I do this. For some reason, my seat bones just decide that they're feet bones and start to walk. Really nice for the hips. Okay, so we're kind of stacking up our legs right now. It's up to you. This is called boxed knees or boxed legs or something, or 90-90s. You can see we end up with this position with the two legs like this. You got a foot cramp, or you can stack up your legs. Let's come on over to the right. Now either leg stacked or staggered, and face that right knee. So we start to square off with that right knee. Lay yourself down. Modified pigeon. Forehead to the mat, tuck those elbows in. And see, Kevin now is, if you want to do a more extreme, this is so good for sciatic issues, you extend that top leg instead of having the knee bent. Slow, deep breath. We need to be here for a moment. If it's too deep for you, you can put your head on your yoga block. I forgot to do the yoga block part. Oh well. Okay, press through the hands, lift the shoulders, don't lift through the neck, and a little bit of a low back release there. Whew, take a breath. And look forward. Let's swing through to the other side. Nice and controlled. Just arrange yourself. Then frame that knee. So we need to do that full upper body turn to frame that knee. Hands on either side. Lower yourself down. Tuck the elbows. Don't go wide with them. Tuck them in. Slow breathing. At some point I should put like a yin yoga stretch video together of very long stretches. Okay, press through the hands, shoulders start to lift, low back sways. And come back around to center. Strap near at hand. We're going to be legs wide. We'll just start with our knees bent. We don't have to have it right away, just near at hand, Kevin. Just start with your knees, with a little bend in your knees and your legs wide, toes out. Okay, when we're stretching with our legs wide, we don't need to go as far as we possibly can. What we need to do is be comfortable enough to do the stretches at the same time. So you want to be on your seat bones. Make sure you're on your seat bones, and you can do a little bit of a tilt forward. Just do a check there and say, can I come forward from this? Or do I need to rearrange and pop the booty out a little bit? Okay, knees are bent, any amount, come forward. You can support, you can use a yoga block if it's just too far away, whatever you need to do. With the knees bent, this is not quite the hardship. Slow breathing. Press through. Come on up. Feet are a little wider. And legs are straight. I'm sorry, I didn't mean feet are a little wider. I meant legs are straight. I stopped thinking. Legs are straight instead of bent. If you need that micro bend in your knee, absolutely continue that. That's not a problem. Okay, you're just going to bring that right foot over towards the left. Just tuck it in there. You might be in a bigger box for this. That's all right. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Turn to face that extended leg, that left leg, and take your strap, throw it around the base of the foot there, strap in each hand, and come into a forward fold. Okay, don't curl up on this. It's an illusion. If I track my face, I'm like, oh, I'm so far closer to my leg, but it's not any different in the hip. So let's just work on the hips instead and come forward. Slow breathing. You can float. If this is too much for you, go up and down with your breath instead of the hold. Come on up. Let's float a couple of times no matter what. Inhale tall, exhale forward, inhale tall, exhale forward. Okay, and watching for the cues here. You take both straps in the left hand and bring that left arm inside the leg, not out here. We're going to tuck it in a little bit towards the front. At this point, you're going to come forward with just the one hand drawing you forward. This is one of the biggest stretches of today. You make good choices for yourself. Left elbow sweeps towards the ceiling. We open up through the chest. Don't injure the muscles between your ribs here. Make a good choice. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back around. That arm is tucked inside the leg. Inhale, elbow up. Exhale, come back around. And come on up. Let's go to the other side. Extend that leg out. Dobble with the legs. You got yourself so lassoed you couldn't get loose. And bring the other foot up to snuggle. There we go. and turn and face your right foot. Is that a bug? Okay. Put that strap around the foot. Nice and tall. There's no bugs, it's Yuma. Inhale and exhale, come on forward in that. Take a measure of this side of your body. Holding. So don't forget, when we're in a static stretch like this, you can back out of it a little bit and do micro stretching. That's the right term, right, Kevin? So you're not at the absolute extremity of the stretch, you're just a bit before that, and you're able to hold and make more difference in your body. Your muscles don't get so protective and they respond better. Come on up. Take a deep breath in. Let's float a couple times. Exhale down. Inhale tall. Exhale down. Both straps in your right hand. Bring your right arm to the inside a little bit. And come forward. I need to adjust my fuse. There we go. Come forward. Left elbow sweeps up, open up through the chest. Exhale, come back round, look at the leg. Nice twist there. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, come around. And come to upright. Unwind from that and put both legs wide again. Little bend in the knees, back to where we started, making sure you have that pelvic tilt there. And we come into our forward fold now. How does it feel now? For me, I always can get just a little bit lower afterwards. Like my forearms are on the mat and I know they weren't before. Slow, deep breath. Walk the hands back. Let's bring those legs in and cross our legs. Give them a break. Yeah, in a second. Are we almost out of time? Oh no, we're good. We're fine. Yes, and so now we're just nice and cross-legged here on our seat bones and just bring the hands to the side of the head. Inhale wide with the elbows. Exhale, bring the elbows forward. Inhale wide, squeeze the shoulders together. Shoulder blades. Exhale, bring it down. Next time we come wide, just gonna bring that elbow to opposite knee. Bring it around. Don't hold your breath. Inhale up. Exhale, elbow to opposite knee. One more time, each direction. We're not pulling on the head. This is just form. This is not tension. And come to neutral. There we go. I'm gonna be laying down. I'm gonna go through bridge pose and constructive rest, I think it says. I wanna make sure before you lay down that yes. So constructive rest, when we're laying down, is gonna be hard for you to see. And I just wanna do a reminder of we're laying down and our knees are bent like this. And what we do is we bring the knees in to rest upon each other, like that. So feet are wide and you create this upside down V with the shins. That's constructive rest. And when we're laying down, I'm also gonna cue you for genie arms, where we hold our arms like this. Show them, Kevin. And we take them to one side, and then we take them to the other side. And we work our shoulders as well. It's really awkward to try to see what's going on once you're down on the mats. But for now, we're headed for bridge pose. So let's lay down. Knees are bent, feet are on the floor. Let's tuck the shoulder blades underneath. Maybe I'm too far back on my mat. Walk the feet close to the hips. Maybe you can even reach down and get a hold of your heels, but we don't want them too far out. It makes everything more difficult. Walk them close to the hips. Once you're there, make sure your feet are about hip distance apart. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath the body. So just kind of roll up one side, take the shoulder blade underneath, roll up the other side, shoulder blade underneath. We do that because we're going to balance our weight between feet and shoulders. Tuck the chin, press through the feet, lift the hips. Hands are alongside the body and lift. Exhale, lower down. Press through, inhale, lift high, tuck the shoulder blades, lift and hold. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads. Feel like you're lifting your belly button towards the ceiling. Okay, this is very engaged. Don't hold your breath though. And then relax all the muscles and just slowly lower down to the mat. Spread the toes wide. Each individual toe is working. Press and lift the hips up. Inhale, get as much height as you can out of this. Exhale, down. Sink down, lower down. Lengthen the back of the neck. One more time, and we're going to again engage at that top level of it. Just lift up to the top. Okay, think of tightening up the quads, tighten up your glutes, squeeze, lift up the hip bones, tuck through the shoulders, but your jaw should be relaxed. Now all those muscles start to relax and let the body sink back down until you're conscious that your shoulders are relaxed, your abdomen is relaxed, your quads are soft, your glutes are relaxed. Hug the knees to the chest. Nice counter stretch there. Just squeeze them into the chest. Tuck the chin. You can even lift up your head. Really tuck the chin and lengthen the neck, and then lay it down. And then just sway your knees from side to side. Nice, soft massage. Start making those circles with your knees. You can just let them go. Make big circles. When I was taking yoga classes, this used to be my favorite part. Other direction. And pause. Let's put the feet down. We're going to do a bit of a sciatic nerve glide. And I forget if my leg's supposed to be straight. It is not. Good. Both knees are bent, feet are on the floor. Okay, and this I'm going to only be able to fully demonstrate on one leg. We'll start with my best one there. Let's take your leg up into the air, knees bent, hug it to the chest. There we go. Now we take our leg up into the air and support the back of the leg. Little stretch there. Point the toes, flex the toes towards the shin. Point the toes, flex the toes. Bend the knee to chest. Set it down. And we do it again. We set it down so we get that full glide out of that. A bit of nerve flossing. Same leg, we're going back to that. Hug the knee to the chest again. Extend the leg long, support the back of the leg. Flex and point. Flex and point. Bend the knee. Put it down. Going to the other side. Knee to chest. Leg long, and hands just go behind the thigh or the calf and draw it towards the face. Flex and point. Flex and point. Bend the knee and put your foot down. One more time. Hug the knee. Leg extends long. Support. Add a little bit of tension. You don't have to have your leg really straight. Flex and point. Flex and point. Bend the knee and put the foot down. Doing both legs this time. Hug the knees to the chest. Both knees up. Both legs go up. Don't lift your chin. And draw the legs towards the face. And point the toes. flex the toes, point and flex, knees bend, and feet go down. One more time. Hug, extend, add that tension, that stretch, and move the feet. Knees bend, and feet down. Step your feet out to the edges of your mat or just wider. I'm not very centered right now, so I'm gonna have to rearrange a little bit. Feet are out to the edges of the mat. Don't get them too far away from the body, and just let the knees press together in the center. It's a very gentle stretch below the waist. Constructive rest. Make sure your back isn't arched. Settle there for a moment, and then get your genie arms going on. Grab elbows, arms are up above the head. Take the elbows over to one side and over to the other side. Just gliding back and forth. Come to a halt and bring those feet really close together, side by side. Knees are close together. Put your arms out just as an anchor to out a T shape, and we're just going to lay the knees over one side, doing windshield wipers here, and over to the other. Back and forth. To a pause, let each knee fall out to the side, soles of the feet together. We are in butterfly pose, and just put your hands to the inside of your thighs to encourage that stretch. Do a back check. Are you arched in your spine here? Let's push the spine into the mat, not make it part of the issue. Slow breathing. Bring the knees up together again. Going to take the legs long on the mat. Extend the legs long. Extend the arms up above the head. It's a big stretch here. Point the toes, point the fingers. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax the muscles. Deep breath in and stretch and point. Hey, what am I touching? Are we tickling feet? And relax the muscles and let that go. And we're going to roll over into our sides and finish the class seated. So find your way to seated, whatever way is good for you. Find your way to seated, Kevin. We're so relaxed now after Strive. You don't have to have your legs crossed. Whatever way is comfortable for you. You can be seated in a chair for this part. Not a problem. I'm going to just take that that right arm and just anchor it on the floor beside you. Don't pay attention to Kevin right now. He's being creative. He's improvising. Lay the left ear to the shoulder. Add the weight of the hand if you choose. If this is all too much, bring that hand back. Nope. I got them, thank you. Slow breathing. Necks are a bit of an issue, aren't they? Gently release the hand. Put the head back on straight. And let's just tuck the chin into the chest. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Like pull those elbows down towards the floor. Then relax. Lift the chin, look high diagonal. There. Tuck the chin, look down, draw the shoulders down. Relax, come to neutral.
There.
No, here? This is the part of the chicken dance. Let's take that left hand on the mat beside you, right ear to the shoulder. And then decide. If your neck is an issue, don't add the hand. And this is not a pulling hand, just the weight of the hand, encouraging. See if you can relax into that instead of brace against it.
I have like the weight of a finger.
Gently release the head. Put it on straight. Look as far as you can to the right. Keep the ears out of the shoulders out of the ears. Look as far as you can to the left. Come back to neutral. Inhale wide. Big breath in. Exhale. Wrap the arms around. Curl up. Inhale wide. Exhale. Curl up. And finally, we're just going to take our knees together, extend our legs long, and just get a feel for what we've done with our body. Doing a forward fold is very challenging. It's a good way of measuring where we're at. Inhale, nice and tall. Nice flat back, shoulders wide. Don't curl up. Come forward any amount. Put the hands behind the calves and draw the shoulders towards the knees. This is not a curl up. You should be kind of looking at your ankles right now. Come up to neutral, and that's our stretching class. Thank you very much for joining us for Nourish today. I hope you have an amazing day, and keep it up. It makes such a difference.